the coworker who vanished and left a secret behind fullstory. I never paid much attention to Ava, the quiet woman who worked in the cubicle across from mine. She was polite, punctual, and completely forgettable, one of those people you pass in the hallway and instantly forget you saw. But 3 months ago, she stopped showing up. No explanation, no goodbye email. HR said she resigned suddenly, but something about it felt off. Ava's desk stayed untouched for weeks, her plants wilting, her mug still half filled with pens. One evening, after a brutal overtime shift, I noticed a small yellow sticky note peeking out beneath her keyboard. I don't know why I looked, it felt like curiosity pulling me. The note had 2 words, check drawer. The bottom drawer was locked, but office drawers are cheap, one good pull and it popped open. Inside was a plain black notebook and a flash drive taped to the cover. The notebook was filled with detailed entries, names, dates, timestamps, meetings between executives that weren't on the official calendar. Financial discrepancies no one had mentioned. Ava wasn't invisible. She was quietly investigating something massive. At the back of the notebook, a final page was written shakily. If you're reading this, I'm already gone. Trust no one. Start with folder Orion. My heart pounded as I inserted the flash drive into my laptop. It contained recordings, conversations between our COO and external partners about funneling company funds offshore. Fraud, corporate espionage, crimes that could destroy reputations, maybe even lives. Then my screen glitched. A message appeared. We know you accessed the drive. I yanked the USB out, but the message stayed. My work phone buzzed. Unknown number. One text. Meet me where Ava left off, with an address. I didn't go home that night. Instead, I drove to the address, a storage unit on the edge of town. Inside, I found Ava, alive, hiding. She'd been gathering evidence, but when the company discovered her investigation, she ran. She looked at me and said, "You're in this now, and they won't let either of us walk away." That was yesterday. Today, my apartment door was cracked open. Someone had been inside. Ava was right. This wasn't just her secret anymore. It was mine. And now, we're running together. Ava didn't speak at first. She just stared past me, the way someone does when they're listening for footsteps that aren't there yet. When she finally did speak, her voice was low, cracked from nights spent whispering to the dark. "They're not after the evidence," she said. "They're after the people who understand it." That didn't comfort me. The storage unit was freezing, illuminated only by a single camping lantern and the restless flickering of Ava's panic. She handed me a thick envelope, edges creased from being reread too many times. "Open it," she whispered. Inside were printouts of internal emails, but not from our company. From Orion Systems, a tech defense contractor rumored to have government ties, the kind of company people only spoke about in conference rooms with the door closed. "How the hell did you get these?" I asked. Ava gave a shaky laugh. "I didn't. Someone inside Orion did." That's when she told me about Evan Cooper, a whistleblower who tried to leak documents months ago. He vanished. No news story, no investigation, just gone. The last person he contacted was Ava. And before disappearing, he sent her one final message. "Orion isn't stealing money. They're building something." The first shocking twist. As we pieced through the papers, one phrase appeared again and again. Project Halcyon. I searched online. Nothing, like it didn't exist. Ava leaned in. "Look at the dates." My pulse spiked. The documents were all from 3 months before Ava disappeared. She wasn't investigating financial fraud. She was investigating a secret project our company was funneling money into. Something illegal. Something classified. Something worth killing for. Before I could respond, headlights splashed across the storage unit door. Ava and I froze. Someone was outside. She blew out the lantern. Darkness swallowed us. The metal door rattled, not violently but worse, politely. Like the person outside didn't need to break in. Because they knew we were already trapped. "Unit 83, a man's voice said. "We know you're in there." Ava grabbed my wrist and whispered, "Back exit." "There's a back exit." She didn't answer. She just shoved a stack of boxes aside, revealing a hole cut into the wall leading to the unit behind us. We crawled through just as the main door screeched open. The chase. We sprinted across the rows of storage buildings, the gravel crunching like glass beneath us. Footsteps multiplied behind us. Not just one man. 3, maybe 4. Ava pointed to a fence. "There." We climbed it, hands burning, hearts shredding our ribs. The men didn't shout, didn't threaten. They just followed. Silently, calmly. Professionals. We ran until our lungs tasted like metal, and we collapsed behind a dumpster, behind an abandoned car wash. Ava curled into herself, shaking. They weren't supposed to find me so fast. I couldn't breathe. "What do they want?" "Not the evidence," she whispered. "They want the key card." "What key card?" Ava slowly reached inside her boot and pulled out a slim metal card with a glowing corner. "Evan hid this in my desk the night before he disappeared. It opens the Halcyon server." She swallowed hard. "And there's only one in existence." The second twist, the traitor. We hid in a cheap motel that smelled like bleach and regret. I locked the door. Ava blocked the window with a chair. I checked my phone, 23 missed calls. All from Morgan, my team lead. Just as I considered turning the phone off, a text popped up. "I know what you found. You need to talk to me before you make a mistake." My stomach flipped. Morgan, no, he was boring, predictable, the kind of guy who used spreadsheets as conversation topics. Another text. "They're not who you think they are." I didn't respond. Minutes later, a message from an unknown number. "Morgan is compromised. Do not trust him." Ava saw the look on my face. "What is it?" I showed her the messages. She went white. "You gave Morgan access to my old computer, didn't you?" Yeah," he said. "It needed it." She grabbed my collar. He traced the flash drive through it. The motel power suddenly cut out. Not a flicker. A full blackout. Ava's voice broke. "They're here." The escape no one saw coming. We escaped through the bathroom window, dropped into an alley, and ran until the motel lights were just a memory. Ava led us through back streets until we reached a rundown diner buzzing with neon. Inside, a woman in a waitress uniform looked up and her eyes widened. "Ava." Ava rushed to her. "Lisa, we don't have time. Is the back room still?" Lisa threw her apron off. "Follow me." She led us to a hidden basement below the diner. Inside was a wall of monitors, cables, and equipment that looked too high-tech for a place that sold $4 pancakes. Lisa wasn't a waitress. She was Evan's sister. And she had been waiting for Ava to return. Lisa pulled up a map. "Halcyon isn't a money laundering scheme. It's a predictive AI system designed to access government contracts illegally. Whoever controls Halcyon can manipulate energy grids, stock markets, even military logistics." My jaw dropped. "This is treason." Lisa nodded grimly. "And your company is helping build it." Ava plugged in the keycard. A screen lit up with a countdown. "Halcyon system, ACCSSED. 72 hours to global activation." 3 days. 3 days until a rogue AI system changed everything. Unless we could stop it. The third twist, betrayal, hits hard. While Lisa explained how the server was protected, Ava stared at the screen, her expression tightening. "Ava," I asked, "what's wrong?" Her voice cracked. "The access logs. Someone else used a copy of the keycard." Lisa slammed the table. "Impossible. There's only one." Ava shook her head. "No, someone cloned it." The screen displayed the ID of the person who accessed Halcyon last. Morgan Price. My blood froze. Morgan wasn't just involved. He was leading it. Before I could react, the basement door above us creaked. Footsteps. Slow. Deliberate. Lisa whispered, "They found us, HOW." The monitors flickered. A voice came through the speakers. "I warned you. You should have talked to me." "Morgan." Ava grabbed my hand. "Run, run." But before we could move, metal shutters slammed down, trapping us inside. Morgan's voice echoed coldly. "Halcyon goes live in 72 hours. Your only choice now is which side of history you want to die on."